Hello and welcome back everybody to another stream of FTB One with the T.A.C. I did my research. I now understand spatial pylons much better, as well as the efficiency. For those curious, the efficiency is added by putting more pylons in the radius. Now, every pylon multi-block, this is a pylon multi-block, requires a channel. They can't be touching for the next multi-block, but for instance, if I place it here, it'll connect, and you'll see it will turn purple, meaning it is helping the efficiency. So if we look at what we're at right now, we're at 8.98. So what I was thinking is, why don't we do a square up top and a square down bottom and then check what our efficiency is at. So I'm going to dig out a cube here. Just to the corners. Fill it with spatial pylons. Each one's going to need a channel. Oops. And once that's done, we'll check the efficiency. So just adding this one line, let's see what that brought it up to. Already up to 11.59 and down to 15.68 giga. Let's do all the others and see what we get. For anyone curious, the pylon multi-block has a minimum requirement of 2 blocks. Now, this one needs a channel, so why don't we plug it in over here really easily, just by pulling off of probably this P2P line we set up, just to give this a channel. Perfect. And then we're going to do pylons along the roof. Now the thing is we can either go into the roof or lower this by 1. And I was thinking I'm just going to go into the roof, because we have ways to eventually hide these pylons, hopefully. And the main way is going to be carpet. But these top pylons might look kind of cool just as base decoration alone. Let's go ahead and add these. And the reason we're putting so much effort into this is because this is not just going to be the studio for our weekly talk show. It is going to be a whole bunch of rooms. I'm thinking of doing all of our magic mods within a spatial pylon that we can swap back and forth based on which magic mod we're working on at the moment. I think it'll be a lot of fun to get that set up. Okay, and it looks like we actually only come to... Let me double check. Yep, to here on this side. Let's fill this in a little bit. And then pylons. These need channels and carry channels themselves, which is perfect. What that means is we can dig out this block and place a cable, bringing those online, as well as do the same with the top, where we'll put a cable and then pylon. I don't know if I have enough Why don't we see what the current efficiency is with what we've added? We're up to 20%. There's a lot we're going to need to add, but we're going to do it in a way that kind of helps keep the aesthetic nice and clean as best we can. And honestly, the best way to find out if it's going to work is to just build it. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day or night, wherever they are in the world. Bit more relaxed stream for this one, since I'm more learning a mod right now. Because I haven't used spatial storage in years, and it's definitely showing. I had no idea about the efficiency, but I've never done spatial storage this big. I always did much, much smaller and just paid whatever energy cost had. So this is a little bit of a learning experience for me. Go ahead and finish this row. Make sure we hook up this pylon. And let's check our efficiency now. 26% and down to 7 giga. Well, I have a feeling we can get this much, much lower. Something we're going to need to do is change to a dense cable for right here. One, two, three, four, five. How is it getting 8 from this? Wonder if it's connecting down here. I'm not sure how it's getting 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if it is... I don't know, but they're all purple. That's what matters. All right. We're going to need more spatial pylons. Go ahead and craft a few hundred because of the size of the project we're doing. And while those are crafting, I'm going to make sure our magnets are... And we're going to take a look at chickens here. So we've got Cactus Green 111 going right now, and an Ink Black 111. We started breeding Cactus Green. Why don't we keep them going? Let's see. Crash these two and breed these two. Eventually, we'll slowly get all the dye chickens. And I'm going to need a lava bucket in my... Trash those guys. Our ore processing is fully caught up. It's just mining whatever the nether quarry brings it. We've gotten quite another good amount of ancient debris. So we can make some netherite ingots. Oh, too much. There we go. Man, we are spending netherite like crazy with our backpack storage, but I love it. I love what we have going here. I think it's going to be great. But I would like to get all of these to tank, tank, stack, stack, tier 4, tier 4, tier 4, tier 3, tier 3. Eventually I'd want them all tier 4, but with netherite being a finite resource at the moment, don't want to mess that up. Because you can't even crush netherite gear or anything. The best method is the one we're using, which is for netherite scrap. We are enriching. No, we're looking for ancient debris use. We are crushing into 3 dirty and then energizing that in netherite scrap, which is the best we can do. We have done so much quarrying in the nether. It's crazy to think that we're still running out of netherite. Still killing mobs because we need statues. We have a lot of mob killing to do, but I think we'll set up spawner farm for that. Let's see. We've got a few spirits here. Something we haven't done in a minute is pray. And then we also need to disenchant some more gear. Come to armor, and we've got 2 spirits. Why don't we disenchant 2 pieces of gear and then break them down with our books of disenchantment? And again, we added tombstone to the pack. This doesn't come with the pack by default. Holy cow, you disenchanted 10 and used 10 grave soul. So if you're playing FTB Skies, that is something we added. Slowly working on disenchanting our gear, using the souls instead of the disenchanter, because this levels our knowledge of death, which I really want to level up as fast as I can. Why don't we check on our chickens? Got another 2 cactus green here. And I'm just waiting for the spatial pylons to be done. It looks like they are. Let's get a few more of these. And this says 8 of 32. What happens if I put another dense? I don't know how many this can carry. So we might have to run a cable up the wall here. Because what we're going to do is we're going to add rings up along the ceiling, bring our efficiency further and further down. So we'll go ahead and add one here to come this way. And in fact, we can just use some anchors and regular cable to go anchor, anchor, cable, cable, cable. Do this on this side as well. And that's because the pylons can't be touching. So we have to start them 1 block away, which isn't too bad. And we'll find a way to tie this into the base design eventually. Why don't we see... Do we add a full ring? Or do we do layers? Not entirely sure. Why don't we just see what our efficiency is at finishing these two side pylons? I'd prefer if we could just do the sides rather than full length around the perimeter. There we go. Let's check our efficiency. We're up to 32%. We're trying to get as close to 100% as we can. Why don't we check the current amount of channels we have? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add more down the line until we are much cheaper cost. Go like this. Take our cable. Add more spatial pylons. Oh, I hit a block. Come on, Jetpack. Work with me. All right. With that added, why don't we do a few more rows and then check our efficiency? We're going to do all the spatial pylons we have. Oh, we turned red. We must have hit a channel limit. Or we're out of power. These take a lot of... Oh, well, it went back purple. That's good. Totally didn't check the efficiency. 37. I think we can do one more of these rows, I guess we'll call them. Let's cable anchor. And then cable. Which is messing with the pylons. I'm not sure if it's power or it's just disconnecting when I'm adding blocks. That's probably what. I'm just happy we have an auto crafting setup strong enough to craft this many spatial pylons. All right, let's see what we're down to. Again, we started at like 18 giga RF. Now we're only at 2. I think we can very easily bring this down more. And I think I will just add the rings up top. Keep the floor clean. That way we can add kind of like a roof to it so it doesn't look so crazy. Well, I'm going to add cables at the end of all of these. And we're going to craft another 200 spatial pylons. Which we have the resources for. Excellent. And with our netherite, I'm going to craft some tier 4 stack upgrades. Gosh, that takes so much. That is ridiculous. Just for 20, 1300, 1400 netherite. That is bizarre. We'll keep adding rings here. If I can get my jetpack to coordinate. Oh, we went too far. Gonna blink a lot while we're working on it, from what I understand. Because it has to keep calculating the area to make sure it is a valid multi-block. We'll try to complete these 3 rings we added and then check our efficiency. Hopefully our system can craft them as fast as we're using them. Somehow I have a player head. I don't remember getting one of those. But I have one. That's cool. I'm just going to lower my jetpack throttle so that it is easier for me. Little too low there. All right, let's check our efficiency. 61% and all the way down to 800 million RF. I think we just need a few more rings. We'll be good. Which I think, yeah, that craft. Why don't we schedule another 200? While those are crafting, we'll go check on our cactus green chickens. Wanted to call them bees for a second. Okay, all our magnets are off. Go ahead and trash these guys, and now we have some 5 and 6. We'll breed up. Definitely need these other guys bred. Happy Bone White's done, but we have a lot of colors to make. A lot more plants to add to the botany pots. But I wanted to check that our storage cells aren't getting fuller. Perfect. Everything that we are generating is going to a backpack right now, which is precisely what I wanted to see. I'm going to grab some of our stack upgrades and go down the line, making sure we have... Oh, geez, the iron one we did. Crazy. We went all stat tier 4. But I want all the others to just be at least 3 netherite. The redstone needs more netherite. Then we'll sort. Puts it all in one stack. This one needs some netherite love. And I'm sure it's just going to be down the line here. Till we run out of netherite stacks. We'll need to put some tank upgrades in some of these. But we will do what we have. Okay, I've got 3 more we can do right here. And then I just have a bunch of spare diamond stacks. Pretty sure, okay, so like this backpack needs a bunch of love. Gonna need some netherite ones in this one soon. All of these have at least... Oh, why did that one have 3 too? I'm not sure. But there went all our netherite again. Crazy how that works. These guys should all be full diamond. Okay, we can store the rest of these in the ME. Check on our chickens. We got some 767. And our spatial IO is done. Our pylons. Oh no, never mind. It bugged out. Something happened. Let's make sure our water's here and working. And I learned a nifty trick, guys. That is attaching a spatial anchor to an ME system loads all chunks the AE system is connected to. So if we overlay, we can see that our applied energistic system is loading almost every chunk in the base is being used. And because of that, we don't have to give it FTB chunk load. So let's come into our claimed chunk and turn off our force load and just use our spatial anchor to keep chunks loaded. Now, to get the rest of the chunks that the base is using, why don't we just run a dense cable, which is going to be used for P2P, to these chunks. So we'll come across here, and we can see that we aren't loading this one. So I'm going to come this way. And we want to load this chunk. So we'll bring the cable into it. And we'll want to load... Yeah, this spatial anchor can chunk load our whole base. It's fantastic. Not a crazy amount of chunk load. It's like the same amount of chunks that would be loaded if I was online. So it's not hindering performance or anything like that. But let's make sure... Okay, so these chunks are all loaded. These two are not. So why don't we bring our cable over here into these chunks. And then I just need to load these 4, which we'll do by bringing a cable this way. I know it looks rippy. And we'll load to here. And then I'm going to run this cable, P2P cable, along the wall. Perfect. Now the base is chunk loaded minus this one little corner over here, which will get updated by just bringing this cable over. And there we go, the perfect grid of our base. Let's head back up to our spatial anchor, see how much power it's using. Barely any. And we'll turn that off. Now we have only 2 chunks being force loaded, and honestly, I'm not sure where. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure where I am chunk loading. We'll have to find those chunks eventually and unclaim them. Sure, what they're in the nether. That's the only thing I can think of. But at least we got most of them back. All right. Spatial pylon time. Let's request 200 and hopefully see our Fluix craft. Excellent. Now we're actually getting them. I'm going to check on our chickens. Oh, already had seeds on me. We'll lava these 2 and grow these 2. And maybe check a couple wandering trader trades. Ooh, want those fortune levels, honestly. Let me get a diamond pick and some emeralds. And I'm going to buy this. As well as I'm going to buy a statue of Undying and a detective platypus statue, because they're kind of rare. A little bit of coral if we need it. And then I'm just going to try to get a wandering trader statue here. Oh wait, were those advanced turtles? Ooh. Gimme, gimme. We can buy more. And a wards off the effects of insomnia charm while we sleep, so I don't got to worry about that. Let's go ahead and check the chickens. Be about to finish, and then we'll disenchant this pick. Okay, we got a 999 and a 10810. Let's see what we get with breeding these guys. Perhaps we've gotten another grave soul? Nope. So I'm going to disenchant this the original way we were doing this. Throw the books in here. And Stonebreaker. We have a lot of armor to clean up. And the plan is to automate it as best we can using very advanced filters. Probably going to have to use integrated dynamics. I'm going to take some of our spatial pylons, and it looks like it got stuck again. Something's wrong with our fluix. Oh no, it's scheduled. Okay. Why does it get stuck on schedule? What's going on over here? I'm not sure why this is bugging now when it was working fine. Oh, the charged Certus craft from the ME auto requester. Ah, I see. Why don't we turn that off? So that this is getting everything it needs. There we go. So that's why it was stuck earlier. There wasn't any problem with the system. We just simply didn't have enough charged Certus, and the ME requester was overtaking the charged Certus request. Makes sense. Why don't we take the pylons we have and get another row started? We're going to try to get this pretty far down in cost. Preferably to at least 80% efficiency. Or less than 500 million ARC. Is what I would like. These are going to be coming in real slow because of the charger, unfortunately. Is the charger something we can time for? Nope. In fact, it appears to have bugged it out. Well, let's not do that again. We'll probably work on other things here on the server while we are waiting for our cells to craft. But we are up to 66.81% efficiency. Is excellent. Why don't we start making the system that we're going to use to request different storage cells? Now, something I'd like to use is RF Tools screens. But I want to see what all of the... Here, let's see what the screens are under. Here we go. So Fluid Screen Module, Fluid Plus, Machine Information, Computer Screen Module, Button Screen Module. See, that's what I want. A redstone receiver to create a channel, and we can click with this to select a room, essentially. And we'll have a room selection board somewhere around here. Why don't we look at if we can cover up with some carpet using a loom. Oop, not at. Not that loom. Oh wait, I think it was there. There it is. Loom table. I'm gonna take one of these. And get some gray carpet. I think I made some earlier. And I want to see if there is crosses. Okay, looks like there's not. So our best bet is to honestly just leave these and cover the ceiling ones, but leave the floor ones, just so it's clear if you're in the danger zone or not. Of like, if you stand here, you're gonna go to another dimension. Oh, did I not submit the... Oh, hold up. Submit changes. And then cancel this crap. Gosh, it's still requesting more charged Certus. I'm just going to delete this. Oh, I don't think there's any way I can turn that off, actually. I'm going to just break our Emmy requester, so it stops requesting stuff. We'll set that up later in a more efficient fashion. But now our spatial pylons are crafting again. Okay. Good, good. We've got 10, 10, 10. We just need 14 more. And why don't we work on some of the other dyed chickens we need? Let me check if there's any we had that I just didn't put in. So I didn't put in the red chicken, who is 111. And I think that... Oh, and the yellow chicken. Any others? Hey, there was no other colors. So one of the other ones we need is a blue chicken, which will make some lapis blue. And try to get a couple of these. I'll need my chicken catcher. And we'll throw getting blue chickens. Perfect. Some of these we can breed together for more colors, but a lot of them we need to make. Like the blue chicken with green gives you cyan. With water, we don't need to do. The only one we can really... And light blue with bone white and purple with red. We could just get some of these other colors, not try to 10-10-10 them. We'll save that for a slow going process. But what I'm going to do is take 2 blue chickens, a red chicken, and a white chicken. Go blue red, blue white, and try to get some of these crossbreed. All right, let's have a look at if I had more dense cells. So I want to have almost this whole ceiling in this corner be dense energy cells. so that our AE system holds the energy for fast room swapping. We don't have to wait for our wireless network to fill it, is the... Now, I know these are AE2, but can they be wanded? That would save me so much time. Oh, they can. It did bug them out a little bit, but they're slowly coming online. And that brings our ME power storage once they all come online. Watching here. Our storage to 1.13 giga. Awesome. Oh, we still add more. For some reason I thought we were out because it, yeah, it didn't show the outline. Throw those on there. We'll go place pylons here in a second. Okay, we got another bone white and another blue. Blue and red. And I'm just going to give them a bunch of... Okay. Power-wise, looking just fine. Still building up power. Few more pylons are done. Why don't we finish this row? And then check our efficiency. We'll build across here. Place a cable. Build across again. Wait for it all to turn purple. And let's see what we're at. Oh yeah, 73%, and it's already down to 391 million RF. I think we're going to keep going because it looks kind of cool, in my opinion. And the next row kind of cuts into our pillars, but we can use covers here. It's fine. We'll check our channel count in just a moment. Each one of these is only adding 2, so it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait here. The charge Certus is a bottleneck for certain. Why don't we see how much Certus we have so that next time I go offline, we queue a whole bunch. Yeah, we've got plenty. And right now, we're just enriching for our Certus. We're not even using the crystal clusters, which we could. But I'm going to add some speed and energy cards to this. So it goes a bit faster. Then this is going to need a pipe upgrade. And let's see if we are cooking the Certus faster than we're getting. Nah, we're fine. Okay. Man, this spatial anchor though, I tell ya, definitely wish I had known about it sooner. Did not know it was a thing. Wonder if there's anything else hiding in applied energistics that I don't know. I know the light detecting. Charged quartz fixture. I actually don't know what that does. Just checking here if there's anything I don't know. Nope, everything looks pretty. There's a guidebook now. Oh, you literally can't make it or see the recipe. It was a lie. They lied to us. Something that'd be cool is to actually use the storage monitors above our backpacks for some items. That'd be really cool. It just takes channels. A lot more channels than we have set up at the moment. I'm curious how much netherite we had left. We've got a good amount. Kind of want to turn some of these into netherite backpacks. And finish our storage row so that we can actually set up more super storage. We'll come over here and just go down the row. Oops. And now we can add more items to the storage as we come across them, which is excellent. I think the backpack holding the most items right now is the stone backpack. Almost for certain on that. Gosh, that looks so good. This is going to be great. Wonder what this looks like without shaders. Here's our base without shaders right now, for anyone curious. A much cleaner green screen. Not as bright. I wonder if we should change to another anti-block that doesn't glow. I don't see a really good option. I think the wool still has the texture. Why don't we find out? Oh, it doesn't. But it does glow. It's not as green. I like this. Good enough. If anything, I can turn down my glow. Make sure the green screen effect works. Let's grab some of the spatial pylons that should have finished. And probably queue about 100 more. And finish this section. That we can start making rooms. Place a cable and then spatial pylons. Oops. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Okay. Build this across. Almost touches the auto crafters. Let's see, it's crafting a bit more faster. But I'm hoping this brings us up to around 80% efficiency. Wait for that to turn purple. Oh yeah, we're looking a lot better now. So why don't we give this a test? See if it comes back all right. Let's take one of our spatial storage cells, and I'm gonna toss these unconfigured or these messed up ones. There's no way to clean them otherwise. And we'll take a fresh spatial storage. Boop. I love it. And then should be able to boop. It works, guys. I'm okay with the current cost. If anything, we'll just add a few down the line here to get us to 100%. But now we can build the studio and quote unquote put it away. And then do our magic mods and quote unquote put them away, which is excellent. Why don't we start some of these magic mods? Or what we should do is, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a Certus quartz knife and an iron ingot. Make a press called Studio. And I'm going to name this spatial storage Studio. See if that worked. Perfect. Still don't know what the formatted means. I looked all over and I saw nothing about what unformatted means. So if anyone knows and wants to tell me in the comments, that'd be great. But now, even if I suck in the studio, it stays named. And if I put it back in, it's all good. So what we're going to do, first I'm going to see if we have laser IO. Oh, we do. well, shoot, maybe I will use laser. Because we can do... you fancy things. But my initial plan here, guys, of how I was going to do this, I'm going to try to see if it'll work. Right? So we shouldn't need this connected. Let's see if everything comes online. Or, well, stays online. Okay. And what I'm going to do is add I'm going to need redstone receiver as a pattern, as well as machine base. Let's add these in and check if I can get redstone receivers. 10 of them. Okay, that worked just fine. And then we're going to need some patterns for screens. I want a screen controller. And oh, look at that storage scanner. Interesting. But we want the RF Tools utility screen as a pattern, not the information screen. And then I'm going to do some text. Maybe some energy status. I'm going to start putting screens everywhere, basically. I don't know what energy plus screen mod is, but we'll make it. We'll try some of these. You know what? We'll experiment, because I also want to try computer craft to do a bunch of these things. We'll do a time module. I do hear a wandering trader. Ooh, the runelic runes banner pattern. We'll buy that. Seems kind of rare. And go back to making our patterns. Fluid screen module, we'll do one of those. Fluid plus. I'm sure it just gives you more info. Machine information for machines that support it, sure. Computer screen module, which I think has to do with... Oh, nope, we can't craft it. Definitely the button, because that is going to be what we use to change our rooms. Make a pattern for the redstone. And then counter. Oh, we need more patterns. And counter plus. Does computer craft... Ooh, screen link. Oh, this is what you can reference a screen and control with a tablet. Let me find the tablet from RF ability. Oh, RF tools. Make a pattern for that. And then throw all of these into molecular assemblers. And let's do some requesting. The very first thing we're going to need is some screens. We'll get a bunch of. We're going to need screen controllers. An infusion increases range. Okay. Because my idea... if I think about it... is somewhere along this line we'll have a spot, which for now I'll just grab some reinforced dark oak logs, and I'm not quite sure where the middle is, so we'll just, this is temporary. Set up some screens. And a screen controller, which this needs power. I just want to see if we can get this working. Hopefully this has power. But why don't we make a button and run a little test here by getting some of our receivers. And I'll just place down 1, 2, and 3. With some lamps. And this just says sneak right click on a redstone receiver to create a channel for this module. So set it to the receiver. You can also use this on a transmitter to already set receiver to copy the channel of the button. Okay. So let's boop channel 3. We added button module, and we'll call this lamp 1. Button text on. Gonna move it down a bit. So I think we just hit it. Why did it stay on? Did it toggle? Oh, it's a oh, I see. That's what the toggle means. Okay. We're learning, guys. I'm curious. I want to try some other screen modules, see what they do. I want to try a inventory plus. So it says sneak right click on an inventory to set the target for this inventory module. Okay. Well, I'll target this one. Boop. Oh, set to block air. Doesn't look. I will be Indonesian language. All right, Raphael. So, doesn't work with backpacks, it seems. Which is super unfortunate. Was really hoping that would work. Well, what's another thing we can try? I'm going to make a screen link module and a tablet. And this says sneak right click on a screen to link. Boop. Oops. Boop. And then insert into a tablet. Oh my gosh. Does this work? Oh, is it only visual? Oh, it's only visual, guys. Oops. At least I think it is. The JEI might be in the way. Either way, super cool. Boss, we'll take out this module, put it all away. Halo saya dari Indonesia. That language is Indonesian. Okay. Interesting. But now what I want to test is taking our redstone receiver. Oh no. Placing it here. Oops. No. I'm making a mess, guys. Place that back. Give a base here. Place the receiver. And I'll need a wrench from RF Tools. And now what I'm going to do is I'll change this button to be place or store. Click here. Indonesian language is the same as Malaysia. Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea. And now if I click there, Oh, you know what? We might need to resync this. And this needs the spatial card. Boop. Aha! And we're going to add a very simple laser, which we haven't really started laser IO. Why don't we make some patterns? You know, my favorite thing. And we'll make a pattern for raw logic chips and a pattern for logic chip smelting. Add that to our scroll. Looking for our ultimate smelting factory. Then we'll make a pattern for laser nodes and laser connectors. I'll need a item card pattern. Basic filter pattern. Counting filter. Tag filter. And mod filter. Add these to our ME system. And we should be able to request a laser node and some item cards. And just a basic filter for now. But this laser node on the east face, we're going to put an insert and, oh, you know what we'll do? Check this out. Let me see how advanced we can get with redstone. Okay, redstone low to insert. High, low, or ignored. I'm going to do low for east insert. And I'm going to do redstone high for east extract. Now, I'm going to need some more redstone receivers set up. One and two. And I want... Can I change the redstone strength of a button module? Let's get 2 more button modules. And I'll link this one first. Boop. Okay, analog. place this and say pull out card. No, that just does high power no matter what. So what we'll do instead is set this to both be high. So right now the card is here. And I'm going to set the button to be reset. Click. Or here, what I'll do is I'll do that. And set its color to light. So if I hit reset, I don't think it was a long enough power. I think what I need to do, right, is just ignore, and see if it even pulls out the studio card. Oh, you know what? We need an inventory. With 2 more item cards. And 1 set to always extract in our upwards face. And that puts it back. Now I'll put this on high. High. Or no, not the inserts on ignored. So now I can place the card, but placing it, clicking it again, nothing happens, right? But if I reset and then click, oh, did it not get the pulse? Oh, is there a card for it? Card. Redstone card. Ah. Redstone card. Which, why don't we make a pattern for? We already have one. This one I want to be my input on channel 0 from the south face. Will that just trigger this channel 0 high? Reset. Click. Oh, perfect. Now, what I'm going to do instead to link all of these up, right? This is the genius moment, all right? I'm going to come to my extract from up. And I'm going to take a basic filter and the studio card, add studio and say match NBT. Oops. Throw that in my item card. Set this to redstone high channel 1. All right. Put that in my upward face. And then I'll need a redstone card that is input channel 1. Set a button to this receiver. Add it here and say studio select. So right now, there's no card in there. Even resetting doesn't work. But if I select studio, oh, and it should have come back to the chest. Or no. I need to reset. And then click here, doesn't place anything. Choose studio, boop. Reset, studio, reset, place. Oh. We can mess with this a little bit more. But we're going to be able to add a selection system for our different rooms that will use a screen. Now, I want to try that inventory scanner on the spatial I/O. Will it take it? Spatial I/O port. I'm going to put it here. Let me studio select reset. And I have no idea how to, let's just put in, out. Why does it show 2? Okay, I just have to put the in. So it shows these. I was hoping I'd get the name. Ah, 0 and 1. So now if I place, it moves to there. Oh, that's perfect. Reset. Studio select. Place. Reset. Okay, okay. I was hoping it would show a font. We did do the plus module, right? Okay. What are our other options? What is the inventory screen non-plus show? I'm not sure what the difference is. We can see that there is one in the system. We don't know the name of it, but perhaps there is a module just gonna scroll through here. What about machine information? I have no idea if spatial IO is configured to machine information. This might be invalid. Yep, it just said cleared. Cleared. Yeah, it has to be a supported system. Unfortunately. Why don't we look at any of the... let's go to RF Tools. And look at modules for the tablet. Yeah, module can be used to view and control wireless redstone. Okay, let's make a pattern for that. Right-click on a redstone transmitter or receiver to add the channel. Now, can our tablet get more upgrades? Like if I add this one. What? Right click. Boop. Channel 3. Add that. Okay, yeah, it's not very fancy. Not very fancy. We'll mess with other systems to do what we want to do. But I'll go ahead and reset. Studio select, place store, and reset. Now let's get a new module and a new thing set up. We're gonna start some Botania. Now to start this, I'm gonna get some grass to place over here. And put some floral fertilizer. Let's make some here. And get a bunch of flowers. Okay, we should have gotten a good amount. And we'll make a petal apothecary. right by here that we are going to take a sink. Let me make a pattern for sinks. Say, try to use fluid. And I should be able to make one. Ruining my demonstration. Be gone. And I'm going to see if sinks work with this or if we have to find some sort of endless urn. Let me get a pipe. We don't need a crazy module on it. Can it connect to the bottom? Nope. We'll have to find another way to automate that. Like an urn of endless waters from Ars Nouveau. But for now, we'll just put the sink next to this here. And maybe we try laser really fast. So I'm going to need a pattern for... I'm just going to make a pattern for energy cards. A pattern for fluid cards, just so that we don't snag in our creative process here. I just need one more fluid card. And make me a bunch of lasers. Okay. We'll try this again by putting a fluid extract this face and a fluid insert in this face. Nope, not even laser. Gonna have to need something like the Urn of Endless Waters. I wonder if there is a Botania. Don't think so. For now, we'll use a bucket. And we'll get a rack. Preferably just a item rack. A Tetra one would work. Can I put buckets on it? Perfect. That we can go like that. And now we're going to pause on our Botania setup and take a spatial cell, a cutting tool, and an iron ingot. And we'll call this one Botania. So now we have a spatial cell called Botania. And I'm going to need a item card and a filter. I just want to see if this works, guys. I can already think of the redstone to make it so that we just click on a room and it takes down and puts up the new room. I can already think of the redstone for that, but we're just theory crafting right now. Extract, basic filter, Botania, match NBT. Set this to redstone channel 2 high. Put this in our upwards face. And add another receiver. I can already think of how to line up the receivers. Like this is going to be great if this works. I have a like this mess is just for testing. Let's place our receiver. Get our wrench. And a redstone card. Set this to input redstone channel 2. Then get another button. Card module, screen module. Set it to here, channel 6. Throw it in our GUI. Call this one Botania. And now there's nothing in the system. So let me add this Botania to the chest. Let's see if pressing Botania selects the Botania card. Oh, it works, guys. Then I can store it. Reset. Studio. Place. Reset. Studio. Store. Reset. Botania. Oh. It's a little slow here. Here, let's reset. Oh, the MBT changed. Ah, so if we make changes, the NBT data changes. And now it's not the same filter. Now, is that just because this card hadn't pulled before? Let's try this again. And place a block in it. So, Botania, place, reset, Botania. And I'm going to store another slab in it. Reset. Botania. Okay, yeah. It just had to do it the first time. Okay. Then make sure we reset Botania. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be able to make this so that when we press any button, it's going to completely... We don't have to do this place, store, reset. I'm going to make this so that we just press a room and the room appears. But isn't that awesome, guys? And there's our studio. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I really do. I kind of want to see what my efficiency is by moving these floor pieces up there so that our floor doesn't look like this. I think it'd look a lot better if these were not on the floor. So let's break these. Put back our cross cobblestone. We'll just clean up the floor here. Need a little bit more cross. And we'll put them up here. In fact, we'll go for more efficiency. We'll do a whole nother ring. Need like another 100 spatial. Then I need cable. And anchors. Which will go right here. Add the cable. And the pylons. So all our efficiency will be handled up in the air instead of on the ground. So the ground will be clean. And then all I have to do is add the same roof to all the various rooms and we'll be good. Just need a few more pylons. But our efficiency should already be even higher. Oh yeah, 143 million. Now we're doing good. We're almost at 90% efficiency. I love this. I love these screen modules. I want to really see if I can push these to their limit, essentially. Wait, a wrench changes the size of the screen. Hold on. Let me get this screen module back. And take the wrench. What was the other wrench? Smart wrench select. Right click to change mode. Now in focus mode. Wrench mode. What did it say? When the module is installed on the screen, there is also various display options, blah, blah, blah. In that GUI, you can also enable full bright mode. And by using the wrench, you can change the size and transparency of the screen. Ah, I love it. I love it. Look at my buttons. Why don't we come to this button one? And change this. Do that. And now I just need this screen back and reset studio. Oh, not connected, no power. Scan. Okay, there we go. Place, store, reset. Botania, place, set. Oh, that is beautiful, guys. I love it. Here's a few more pylons. Let's check our efficiency now. 91%. It's so close. It's so close to 100. But what? Some tech, right? Like, that was good. Kind of want another soda here. I'm really proud of that. I'm proud that that worked. Going to clean this up. Got a lightning storm going on. Why don't we sleep? But do a few IRL tasks. And guys, my 4090 gets here today. I'm stoked. I'm excited. Let's do a bit of Botania work. Now I kind of want things to look good in the setup. But something we should do is come over to this backpack, give it a few capacity, and at Botania, did we already do this? I don't think we did. We'll add all the Botania flowers. Which there is a faster way to do this. And we might as well add the mushrooms too. This is all we have. I'm just gonna... I'll grab everything we have. Botania mushroom wise. And just go like this. Throw these in the backpack. Oh, actually, not this backpack yet. I'm going to throw them in my backpack. Which I guess we added the luminizer. Didn't mean to do that. And we'll grab the other mushrooms. Add them here. And now we'll store in the backpack all of these flowers and such. Minus the luminizer. Set this as a 1 mil priority. And We need some stack upgrades in all of these. So you get a full inventory and go down the line. Just so that we don't have to do that for a minute. My reasoning is I believe these can all be botany potted. So why don't we get ready to do some more botany pots? In our setup. And we'll need our configurator. To change these all to pull. Check if my base is lagging the server. Nope, looks good. And we'll need to set up another row, but we'll do that later. I only have so much rich soil right now. I've got 8. We really need Uberous soil from the Twilight Forest. Why don't we choose a few of the mystical flowers I think I'm going to need. Such as white, light gray, red, brown, purple, blue, yellow, and green. These will be the ones we get going first. White, light gray, red, brown, purple, blue, yellow, green. All right. Now to get more organic compost, we need straw, which we can cut from rice, which can grow in a botany pot. So why don't we do that with a bucket of water? And some rice, which has an interesting use in the botany pot. Okay, yeah. Chance 1, chance. We'll throw that at the end here. So that we're getting rice that we can cut into straw. And now I was gonna say, didn't I get another Essence of Undeath? Why don't we make another grave? We'll make a cross this time. Or you know what? Let's why don't we start making the graveyard? Take a break from everything. Where will we put the graveyard is the question. I'm thinking up here. Let me get some stone bricks. And outline a little wall here. of a graveyard. Let's see what kind of gates we have. That are like graveyardy. I'm interested in these stone brick railing gates. Oh yeah. That is perfect. Is there a... If we look at macaws... Yeah, here we go. Pliers. Those work on bridges. Do they work on gates? I don't think they do. I'm gonna try it anyway. I think these are just for bridges. It's from Macaw's Bridges. Yeah, it doesn't work. Why don't we add... a few of those walls. Here. And we'll edit all this over time as we find better looking materials. We'll get a little graveyard going. Take a snooze real fast and move some of our graves out there. I'm gonna want some podzol. And if we have it, some mycelium. No, we don't have mycelium yet. Nor the materials to make it. Why don't we find a mushroom biome? With our nature's compass. Here we go, Minecraft. Mushroom fields. 2,000 blocks this way. Turn up our jetpack speed. And zoom. Look at my server handle this. The beast. Oh, there we go. There's the chunk gen. And we should hit a mushroom island in this ocean. Here in 300 blocks. Perfect. I'm going to mob swab. Some mushrooms if I can. If we see them. And I'm going to take some of this mycelium. Just cutting the top layer off. We can grow the rest at the base. Here is some red mushroom. And it looks like no default brown. We'll have to strike a red mushroom with lightning. Which we have lightning grenades in this pack because we have Evil Craft, which requires Thunderstruck Weather, which requires oh wait, hold on. Okay, we want Thunderstruck, which is rain. So let's get a weather container, which we need a dark gem. Let me get some dark ore and fortune some of it. There's our fortune 8 pick. Giving us a few dark gems. And now I want my weather container. And now we just need it to rain, and then I go to a environmental accumulator. There's sunshine, rain, and thunderstruck. You can craft Thunderstruck, luckily. So we just need to wait for it to rain. I'm going to set a tempad location here. Call it Moo. And we'll head back to the base. Okay. Now that we have a bit of mycelium and such, I'm going to break this grass, changing it to podzol, and change a little bit of the grass on the outside to also be podzol. Coming inside, we'll have kind of like the pathway be podzol. And have the areas around the graves be mycelium. Oops. Oh, wandering trader. I heard him. Where he be? Already have that. Don't need anything else. Ooh, trader llama spawn egg. But we'll add kind of like order here. And then how many blocks? 8 blocks. Perfect. Fill those with pods. We're going to add stone path. All of this. This is just kind of for now. Which, because I believe there is path. Yeah, here we go. Rock path. Kind of have come in here. Into our graveyard, where we'll add our gravestones. We'll put one here and one in front of it, as well as one kind of there, here, and right there. Then we'll add a couple mushrooms, a red and a brown, brown and a red. Do we have fallen leaves? Dang, I don't think we do. Fallen, nope. Either way, I'm going to make some jack-o'-lanterns by getting some carved pumpkins. One, two, three, four. Turn these to jack-o'-lanterns. And then take our... I think it said they could be chiseled. Oh, it's chipped. The botanist's workbench. Botanist workbench. We'll add to our other decorative blocks here. And we'll get a anguished, a creepy, a spooky, and a squished. I'm gonna put two at the on the fence posts. Holy cow. Jetpack speed. There we go. They look a little weird with my shaders, but good enough. That gives a little bit of light here at night. Looking good, looking good. To progress a few things, I kind of want to work on the studio. So we will store, reset, studio, place, set. Why don't we work on the studio a little bit? I'm trying to think of a better floor. And I'm thinking of all the wool textures. Which I'm going to craft some wool. Something we could do is farm some sheep statues. By mob swabbing a sheep. Is it raining? I'm not going to sleep so that the weather will start to get worse. And find a sheep. And I know you guys are going to hate this, but to get the dog statue and to get the cat statue, you have to kill dogs and cats. Unfortunate. That's the only way to get the statues. Kill a bunch of mobs trying to get statues. I know we already have spider, but we'll give it a go. As we try to find a sheep, squid statue would be nice. Don't know where that guy. Kind of want to take off the knockback I have. Do we need a pig statue? No, we do not. Or yes, we do. Yes, we do. But I'll kill these squid. See if we get lucky and try to find sheep. I hate having to kill all these, but this is how you get the statues. It's unfortunate. Sorry, horsies. I finally see some sheep. We'll mob swab one of these. So kill the ones that are here. No statues. Head back home. Again, we're not sleeping. Gotta keep reminding myself that. We need it to rain. But I'm gonna get a few buckets of XP, actually, so that I don't have to do this every time I want to craft a mob egg. So we'll get a mushroom. And a sheep. Go find some chickens. I believe there was some this way. Lots of sheep, but we're about to farm for the sheep statues, so I'm not going to bother killing those ones. We're just going to look for some chickens. While also trying to get mob eggs. These Hexerai villages are really cool. I kind of want to take some of these, like these chandeliers for our graveyard would be cool. I really like these. They're pretty nifty. What other miscellaneous things are in here? Fabric carpet. Now maybe we could use that for the studio. Could be good. Just seeing what all's in here. I wonder if there's something hidden here. Nope. Oh, there is an upstairs. Never really explored many of these. I'll take the candles. Your chandelier. Alright, anyway, we're looking for chickens. I get distracted very easily when I'm exploring. There's some over here. We'll go ahead and get our mushroom spawn egg. And our sheep spawn egg. Head back home. I'm gonna put the mushroom away for now. And set my sword to pick up to ME, my magnet. Set this to sheep, and we're gonna try to get some sheep statues. Hopefully. I need better attack speed. What if I just spam click? Yeah, it kind of works. Okay, let me turn this off. And I learned the bee statue is we just have to kill a crap ton of bees. But no sheep statue yet, unfortunate. Gonna look at our cactus green is done. They got our 111s. And put those guys in. Trash that. We got a purple chicken. Which I'm just going to get started. Get them working. And we got some light blue. Get all of those guys work. Only one purple, which is a little sad, but we're getting the colors slowly but surely. Why don't we go for orange? All for Shep says, Roost is my favorite. Yeah, this is the chickens mod. I believe it used to be called Roost, and it uses them. Super overpowered, but fun. We've gotten all the resource chickens to 10, 10, 10, and 16 of each. Gosh, our pipes can't keep up. That is insane. And we're working on the dyed chickens. That's all we have left. Which, why don't we look at our dye status? Go ahead and sort this by name. Oh, dang. I was hoping the... Ooh, by tag. There we go. That puts the wools separate. 10, 10, 10 is endgame. Yeah, they're super easy to breed in FTB One. Like, the chance to increase stats seems to be ridiculously high, but I'll take it. You know, we got through it really fast. That was pretty good. I'm gonna fix the terrain with a bit of grass here that we built up. Because it looks weird being so plain. It looks like it's alpha Minecraft. We'll get a bit of flora here. Much better. Looks good. Why don't we see if any of our graves have a soul? None at the moment. It's all right. How much you want to bet we built this in like 4 chunks? Yep, we did. So I'm not going to bother chunk loading the grave. I wanted to farm for a sheep statue because I need so much wool for the studio we're making. But I think we'll just have to use the wool we get from killing the sheep because we're not getting the statue at any good speed. Oh yeah. Quite the grind. I still remember the first world I made when I finally got Minecraft. When I started all those years ago back in alpha. And I never left more than like 30 blocks away from where I spawned in, pretty sure. In my first world, that is. Alright, let's see if we got lucky with a sheep statue. I have the exact version and day I started written down. It was part of my introduction to the Ascended Crafters. But please, sheep statue, yes! We got one. Beautiful. Let's get a statue core. Chisel this, and we'll level it up. So that we can put some upgrades on it. I started because Sea Nanners seemed to have it, and it was so much fun in it. No way, dude. I watched Sea Nanners too. That's awesome. Someone else that knows Sea Nanners. I loved some of Sea Nanners' future video gaming videos, such as the I can smell you. I've been creeping around lately. I can't do the Morgan Freeman voice, but it's one of my favorite videos. One of my favorite videos of his, for sure. Oh, so the sheep statue does not level up if it's in your curios. So that was all a waste. Let's do it again. My wife hates him for that. I don't think my wife knows Sea Nanners, but you know I'm going to show my son once he's old enough. Some classics. Okay, 8 upgrade slots. It really was. He had a great laugh. That's true. 14. We just need 16. 20 is the max, I believe. Yeah, there's our 16. We'll stop there. What's funny enough is we got plenty of wool doing this. Let's upgrade our statue to looting. By putting our sheep statue with bones, gunpowder, pearls, and flesh to looting 5. Then we'll add automation using a hopper and a observer. And last but not least, we'll add speed using clocks, redstone, and sugar. And there we go. Automation 1, looting 5, speed 10. Perfect. We'll go ahead and add our white wool sheep here. Oh, it's raining. All right, weather accumulator time, guys. For anyone who was curious what these are, now we just take our weather container, turn our magnets off, and throw it in there. It'll charge up. And there is our when the rain begins to fall. Now we'll turn this into thunderstruck and lightning grenades. Grab our mob swab. Swab. Oh, I don't know where we put it. We'll grab another one. And we'll head back to the Mushroom Island and get a brown mushroom. Hopefully this doesn't crash the server. It just says mushroom. Just to be safe, I'm gonna use some stirrups. Come home. And we're gonna put this guy down in the basement. Just in case the mob swab didn't. Gotta put him down for a second. Make a little cage for him. Oh, got out. Oh, I need you in here. How does he keep jumping on my head? Okay, there we go. Let's see if it's a brown mushroom spawn egg when we feed a chicken. It is nighttime. We don't need it to rain anymore, so we're going to take a snooze. And go find some chickens real quick. Hopefully there'll be some out here. There they are. and feed them the chicken feed. Nope, it's just a regular mushroom spawn egg. Interesting. Well, now we have 2 mushroom spawn eggs, which is good. We have backups. But why don't we do a little bit of Botania? Now that that is what we are getting into. We're gonna need to make some pure daisies. Which in this pack is just 4 petals and a seed. There's our first pure daisy. Which we could... Now that I'm thinking about it, see, do we have pasture seeds? No, we're gonna have to wait till we can make those to make the floating pure daisy. Take a dirt block. Place our daisy down. And get some pure stone first. I should probably make one more daisy here. I'm sure Elysium, if he watches this, is happy that finally, after 21 episodes and like 60 hours, I'm finally doing Botania. But I've been saving the magic mods till I had my spatial set up. Let me go ahead and let that run. There is this. We should be able to make a... Which, have we opened one of our Lexica Botanicas? Ah, I did not. But we didn't get the advancements, just barely. Dang, I'm gonna have to redo some of this. We could check the advancements for Botania. Okay, nah, yeah, we're fine. We're good. We're good. Gonna get some of our living wood. And why don't we make a mana pool that we'll put down over here. I'm gonna probably just use some endo flames for now, or yeah, we'll make endo flame, which is brown, brown, red, light gray. I was trying to type mystical flower. That was not right. We'll get some red petals, some brown petals, and some light gray petals. And some seeds. And make a few endo flames. Probably 6. So there's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, we made 7. I did math wrong. That's all right. Let's get some dirt blocks or grass. That's fine. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, our graves are getting souls, guys. Excellent. We'll have to do some magic. But I'll put all this away. Place down my endo flames. And make a mana spreader. That we'll put a little above here. Lead a wand of the forest. Which I like to do with a black and blue petal. So let me get my blue petals and my black petals. 1, 2, 3, 2. Hey, Raphael, welcome back. And we'll bind these flowers to our mana spreader. And bind that to our mana pool. Make sure our magnets are off. And give them some pull. Get a little bit of mana going. And I think what I'll do... Is my mouse moving ever so subtly? That was weird. I think we're good. I think we'll come back to this later. So I'm going to store my Botania setup. Bring back out the studio. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to this rather long stream. I appreciate you watching, and if you enjoyed, consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. There's tons more streams to come, and it really helps me out. But for now, I hope to see you in the next streams. Bye-bye.